So we'll dive into the month of July. And it was a great month. Our second best month of the year. So second best month, July 2022. Our first best month was March. I think we made just about $8,400. Here we're making just about $8,000. What was interesting about this month, what I want to point out is we have more losses than wins. We actually went 14 for 29, 48%. So our biggest win, LIACF, 2,200. Our biggest loss, though, is also something I want to point out. Only $670. And when we keep our losses small, that's how we really are able to make a month like we did. So keeping the losses small is something I realized in our losses compared to the months before. Overall, though, really, really good month. And typically, July is the slowest month for the Stock Snipers. So really, really great job being able to take advantage of a typical slow month and not ever taking off. No days off with the Snipers. We're always going to grind. Last year, we were like, maybe we're going to take July off this year. No, we're not going to do that. We're ready to just keep rocking and rolling, and we were able to make $7,952 here. Now, what fun little fact before we dive more into the month and some statistics about the month is this month and last month were actually the same amount of trades. So I think 29 is our lucky number right now. We actually had 29 trades in both months. The fun fact about it is last month we actually had a better win percentage than this month, but we still were able to profit more this month. How that happens? Number one, there's finally some sort of momentum starting to happen with sectors. EV sector we took advantage of a little bit. The overall stock market is starting to bounce a little bit. Number two, we're getting better with sizing up, putting a little more money into these stocks. And that's something we all need to practice as we start to grow with our accounts, is how to put more money into risks and more money to make more money. And that's something we're doing better growing in from June to July. So great job in both months. But altogether, that's about $1,100 there between two, or $1,200 there between 2 months. So great work and great job. Great summer. The month of July broken down into our patterns. Our first green day is usually our favorite and one that we go to the most every single month this year. And once again, we're doing it again. So the first green day pattern is typically our favorite. And this month we actually lost more than we won. But still, 9 wins was able to get us a nice amount of profit there. 47% ratio. Multi-month breakout, half. So we actually 50%. Like I was saying, you can easily lose half of your trades and win half your trades and still profit in this game. The panic dip buy, something we took advantage of this month, going 1 for 1 on that FFIE. We made a nice listed play, 740 there. And then the first red day short, Interactive Brokers, shout out to them. They're the ones helping us out with the short game. 50% there and a nice profit. Midday reversals with the SPY. We were up on that one too, like 300, and then we ended up losing 300. So unfortunate on that. Altogether, 48%, 14 for 29, and 7,900. With OTC stocks, we usually lean that way, but we are starting to play listed stocks a little more. We did lose more than we won on listed stocks, but the wins are usually bigger, and that's something I want to point out. With these listed stocks, you probably are going to lose more than you win, but as long as you stay really strict to your cutting your losses and letting the winners run, you can let these things go, as you can see with AMTD this week. So there's been a lot of big runners in the listed game. iLag, the IPO game is something new to go over. So it's been interesting what's happening, and we're going to continue to take advantage of it. And then we had some hot sectors, like I said, in July. We had the EV sector. That was something we took advantage of. HYSR and different stocks like that. We also, or Mullen, MULN, our second biggest win was the EV sector. So nice bags from the EV sector this month. Then we had the monkeypox sector, something we really didn't buy too many stocks from, but it definitely showed momentum. And there's stocks that are still running from that. One that I do want to point out, and I'll show you guys at the end of this webinar, that we're going to be watching next week if it doesn't pop at the end of this week. So we're going to be watching it to close out this week, is GovX. GOVX was actually a monkeypox stock that ran with the sector, and it's calmed down. But it seems like with all the news going out, and we got those pimples popping up on people's back from monkeypox, it doesn't look as pretty as COVID. It's pretty ugly what's going on with monkeypox. So with that being said, I think with us going back to school, we might see some more monkeypox shots and monkeypox vaccines going out there. And I'll be in the lookout for GovX and other monkeypox stocks the next week and to close out this week. And then the cannabis sector is our favorite and something we're keeping an eye on because Tilray has made new multi-month highs. Now, last week or last month, it did make new month highs as well. So it was nice to see it get some sort of a run. But our biggest loss was actually from CRLBF, which is a cannabis stock. So the cannabis sector didn't do us too well, but it is our favorite one that we've made the most from usually when it does come around. So be prepared when that does come around. We will be on the lookout for it when it does happen. And that is the month, guys. Great month there overall. Like I was saying before, $7,952 to be exact. Losing more trades than we're winning. So it's possible. Dow down, snipers up. Actually, the Dow is finally up there. But great work this month, snipers. And then big shout out to my man, Damon, who was able to make a bag. This is a little bonus here. My boy Damon here. Shout out to Sniper Damon, who was able to make a nice bag off of AMTD. $1,600 overnight from the weekly Watchers watch list. Had AMTD as a first Green Day Panic dip buy. We took advantage of it this week. He took advantage of it as well. His was a lot bigger because it actually jumped 40% overnight, passing into the threes. And it was a really, really nice move there. So great work, Damon. Like I said before, he is with his kids in summer, enjoying it. So he actually got to use this for some summer money, he said, or some school supplies money. Pretty cool stuff. And now he's jumping back in the chat very soon. So be on the lookout for my man Damon in the chat room. He'll be in there talking with the team. But here's him with actually Jack Kellogg back in February when Jack came and visited us. They're talking stock. They were actually talking MMEDF there. So pretty funny stuff. He was showing them MindMed. He was actually showing them some mushroom stocks. Jack was checking it out. Pretty cool stuff there. My boy Damon. So big shout out to D, man. He's the man. Like I said, he's been with us since day one. So much love, Damon. Keep up the hard work. And the weekly watchers video is where he got it from. Not the video, but from the watch list. But we are creating a video every single Tuesday now. So be on the lookout for a video every Tuesday. I've been doing it for the past 2-3 weeks now. But Strati is actually going to be my sidekick, my number 2 here in the stock market. He's helped me out a lot, opened my mind with listed stocks. And now we're going to see what happens here with me and him going with OTCs and listed on this weekly watchers video coming up. He's helped me out a lot with the listed stocks and really opened my mind up and eyes up to how much these listed stocks can run. I would never even be looking at AMTD without my man Strati. So big shout out to him, man, and much love to my boy. And be on the lookout for both of our stuff. He's got a lot of knowledge, and he's actually right about 100K as well, so he's close to 100K.